Good morning everybody and welcome back to a brand new video. So obviously today is a little bit different than usual, which is kind of a relief just to get out of the barn a little bit. I mean, I love being in the barn, don't get me wrong, but it's nice to get out in a field. Even if it's not really any kind of like crop work or anything, it's just nice to be out in the field. So you can see Brent is putting some wrapped bales in the back of the truck. So the reason we're doing this right now is this morning it was really cold, about 22 degrees. And the other day when Brent came in here to get a bale, because he gets some up here every day, he made a rut right over there. I don't know if you can really see it, but so he didn't want to make any more ruts in this field than necessary because it's just a pain in the butt to have to mow over ruts or drive over ruts at all, and it just looks bad. So we figured since it was so cold this morning, we're going to take all of these bales. I think Brent said there'll either be 3 loads of 8 or 4 loads of 6. So we're going to take all of these back to the farm and I'm going to dump them where he's told me to put them. I'm going to put one in front of the barn and put the other 2 or 3 loads off to the side of the shop. So that is what we're going to be doing right now. After that, I believe we are going to be getting the Coon spreader out and maybe looking at that, maybe seeing if we can get the chain off of that, because the drive chain hasn't had a half link or anything put in it ever. Brent's never touched that, so we will have to take it off because we don't have a chain breaker, and we're gonna have to take it somewhere so they can break that and we can take a link out of it because it is a little bit loose. The tensioner is up on it and it's still a little bit loose, so we are gonna be messing with that. Did already put the engine oil in the 1066, but we've yet to put the hydraulic oil in it. So yeah, that's what we're up to so far. You can see we're in the field kind of behind the barn. You can see the barn down there, and the cemetery that I always mention is right there. And the lake's over there, and the pasture for the girls. So it's really pretty up here. This is one of my favorite fields to mow because in the summer it just looks really pretty. The lake is all shimmery. You can see obviously it's still covered in ice because this is the frozen north. Most of our fields around here are divided by rock walls. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but there's a rock wall right here that divides that field from this field over here. And then there's one in that cornfield as well, and you can see that pretty barn over there with the silo. He's giving me hand signals and I don't know what he's talking about. So we've got load number 1. I feel a little bit nervous for some reason because I haven't driven with bales in the back in a long time. And it can be a little tippy with a truck this small, so I'm going to pay extra close attention today. Did also forget to mention that Brent picked up all the filters and all the oil. Obviously, he picked up the engine oil because I just told you we put it in. But I was going to tip the truck over there for a second. He only got 3 pails of hydraulic oil because our mechanic told us that it only took 17 gallons. But I looked at the manual because we still do have the manual for it because Brent's dad and uncle did buy that tractor brand new in 1975, I think. So we still do have the original manual, and I got looking at that, and it says that it takes 22.5 gallons of hydraulic oil. So I'm thinking that we're going to have to get another couple pails of hydraulic oil, because I don't think we have near enough, but we'll see what that does. We'll put it in and then check the dipstick and see. It's probably going to take forever to get it in because, like I said, it's freezing cold, and we did warm it up in the milk room, but you never know, it might still take forever to get it in. So I'm going to be dumping this one right here in front of the dumpster, so I'm going to see if we can get her in there. We got it, and I only hit the dumpster. guess he really thinks they're gonna be heavy, so he's pushing one off. Or maybe he's moving it. I don't really know. I was sitting up there videotaping and he dropped a bale in and I wailed my elbow on this board. It hurt. This is our last load. Brent is picking it up right now. So a few guys, the door is really noisy. A few of you guys have been mentioning in the comments that you hoped when we got the 1066 running that we did a video on that. Alright, I'm gonna have to cut all this out. You hoped we would do a video on that, and we are going to be getting that going today, so I will definitely film some of that for you guys. That is my favorite tractor. I like different things about every one of our tractors, but overall the International is definitely my favorite. There's just something about an old International, the way it sounds. I don't know, I've just always loved International tractors. Look, there's green grass over there. A miracle. Some of these bales are really misshapen. Look at that one. It's been sitting so long. Usually, a lot of people have the ones that tip them up on their end, but ours kicks them off, rolled down, so it doesn't have a tipper. So a tipper would be really nice because then they wouldn't end up misshaped like that. That one's nice, but that one's awfully misshaped. Misshapen? Misshapen. I'm kind of curious, so you guys can comment down below if where you live, farms near you are doing anything, out working in the fields, spreading manure, maybe even tilling the ground to plant corn, even though a lot of people don't till because they have no-till corn. I'm just curious, comment down below what farms are doing in your area. We just, like, big farms around here just started spreading manure, but a lot of them can't because they keep getting stuck. And that's just like, it happens every year around here. They keep trying to spread like early April or late March, and it's just kind of ridiculous because you can't, and they know you can't. They get stuck every year, but it's like they try every year. They just never give up. We usually don't get out on the fields until like late April, sometimes early May, but I think the earliest we've ever started spreading when I worked here was April 10th. So pretty late for anybody, I would assume, to start spreading, but our fields are rather wet, so we don't like rutting them up because it just doesn't look good. Okay. I guess we're done. Brent is gonna take that last one. Ooh, it just moved. That's weird. We'll go back and dump these, and then we'll start working on the 1066, and maybe we'll work on the spreader today. I don't know. It's very cold out there, so. Oh, now I'm in the shop. Brent is just putting back the sawdust truck. The shop is a mess, by the way. If you hadn't noticed, it's a complete wreck. We always make a wreck of it because we don't, either one of us puts tools back. Mostly me. So we are going to be putting the hydraulic oil in there. Like I said, we already did put the motor oil in there, and we got the 2 new filters on the side, though you wouldn't know it because Brent covered them in oil and they look old now. So, but he also got a new funnel because the old funnel that we had didn't work extremely well. So he got a funky shaped one that's huge, so hopefully that will work better. This is the motor oil we used. He got some Valvoline heavy duty 15W40, so that should work good. I'm gonna move the seat back because this is a terrible spot to put hydraulic oil in. Nobody really thought of that, I don't think, when they were doing this. I had to push it out of the way. This somehow, you're supposed to be able to use this too. There we go. I guess it's so that you can kick the seat back so you can stand up. Like if this roof wasn't here, I mean, I can stand under it anyway, but normal sized people wouldn't be able to. So that you could stand up and see what you were doing, like if you were plowing or something. And then when you sit in it, your weight Well, you're sitting in your weight and momentum's supposed to bring it forward again. Don't quote me on this, I may have just broken it. It's so cold. I don't think we're going to be working on the spreader today. It's freezing. So you can see the stuff that he bought was just the Tractor Supply stuff. It's not the lowest brand of Tractor Supply stuff, but it's the brand up from that, the premium Universal Tractor Fluid. It's better than the other stuff.
Hey.
How's it going?
Hey.
It's cold, isn't it?
Very cold.
Tired already.
I think we're jumping the gun, but oh well. Well, we gotta put the plug back.
Oh yeah, that might help.
I got the filter in.
Oh, you put the side filter in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Filter gonna work on this?
Well,
yeah.
it's messed up.
If you block that wheel, I'll raise this.
All right, I'll go get a chalk.
Okay.
I guess. All right. So it still won't work.
Well, yeah, if you could hold that down.
Knees hurt today?
Yeah, they do.
Everybody was asking what was wrong with you.
I'm a gimp.
I'm like, well, it's a long story, but
It isn't.
no, I'm just kidding.
It isn't.
Which one is it? The small one first?
Yeah, we can. I guess just one more, right?
Yep, that's it.
There we go. Okay. You want me to try those side ones again? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't. Probably gonna end up just stripping them out if you try to do it. If there was, you didn't give it to me. You only give me those two things.
You did?
Yep.
Go get me would you go get a 3/8 bolt?
Okay.
It can be quite short.
Let us see. All the markings are worn off. It's 3/8 is old and rusty.
Find one?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I need a 9/16 socket or a 9/16 branch.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
That's heavy.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. Hold it right there. Put the pin in. A little more ahead. Oh, no, back. Okay. Hold it. Okay. That's good. Had this in milk and warm, but now it's probably cold again.
Wow. There we go.
God, baby. Going.
10 hours later.
Mm.
Makes funny noise.
You got it.
Okay, so we've gotten 2 of our 5-gallon pails in there so far. It's not going well because it's a terrible spot, and also our funnel is just a little bit too big. So Brenton has to hold it while I put it in, so both of our hands are freezing because today is just horrible, horrible cold. So hopefully we're gonna get that last pail in. Brent just went to get a rag because I spilled oil all over his hands, so he's going to clean that off. And you can see we spilled oil all over here because the wind is blowing and working against us. Everything's working against us, so we're gonna get that in, and then hopefully the next thing you guys see will be the 1066 starting up. that brick over there.
Yeah, I could use a little oil. I'd say get a couple quarts and dump in it sometime.
Okay.
That's no big deal. Let's try this. I'd say it's low 1 gallon. Probably need to get. I didn't think it.
Now, why does the manual say 22 and a half
Steve
gallons?
said 17. He's changed a lot of them.
You don't suppose that the manual is for like 1486s and stuff too?
Could be.
And then just kind of an overall. I think it would specify.
I think 17's right because we took 15 out. It was already down a gallon.
So the 1066 is all ready, 1 tractor down, 2 to go, and then we just have to start working on all the equipment. But we're gonna call it quits today because it was way too cold to be working on anything like that, and it's lunchtime anyway. So I'm gonna head out. Brent just left, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, and hit that notification bell so that you know when any new videos are being posted. Keep it real, keep farming, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.